Hello friends, guess what? It is time for our weekly activity. But before we start with this week's activity, I want you to meet my new friend. Are you ready? Okay, but my friend is a little bit shy, so I think we should count to 3 and then maybe he'll come out. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Where is he? Maybe we should count to 3 and call his name. His name is Billy, and you have to shout it as loud as you can. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Billy! Oh, there's Billy. Billy, aren't you going to say hello to the friends? Oh guys, Billy is very shy. That's why Billy is not going to say anything. But it's okay. Maybe Billy will say something next time. But guess what guys? Today you are going to be making your own sock puppet. Okay guys, for today's activity you are going to need a plain piece of paper. It doesn't have to be red, it can be plain white or lined paper, anything. A piece of cotton paper, 2, a long one and a square one. Then you're going to need string or wool, anything that you can use. We're going to make our puppet's hair with that, okay? Then you're going to need 2 pom-poms, but I didn't have pom-poms, so I made my own. And how I made it is I took like material that was just laying around, I cut it into a long string, I put glue on the side, and then I just roll it like that up to the end. And you're going to need 2 of those, okay? So I made mine before the time because it had to dry. Then you're going to need 2 eyes. If you don't have 2 eyes, it's okay, you can use plain white paper and the black pen to draw your own eyes. Okay. Then you're going to need an old sock. This is like a very old sock, it has holes in it, so use your mom or your dad's old socks or your own, but it has to have a hole in it, otherwise it's not old enough. A scissor and also craft glue. If you have glue that's stronger than this, then it's perfect, but Grit is not going to work for this activity. Okay, first we're going to make our puppet's mouth, so you have to turn your sock around. Okay, so it's going to be the wrong side. And look, I'm not lying, there's the hole. So my sock is very old. Okay. Then you're going to take the piece of cotton. If you want your puppet's mouth to be deeper, you're going to use a longer piece. I'm just going to fold it first, and then I know exactly where to cut it. Okay. Okay, so mine looks like this. Okay, now we're going to put glue on each side. After I put glue on each side, I just remember that I don't want the sock to get soaked in glue, so I'm going to put a piece of cotton on the inside and just push it to where the toes is supposed to be. Okay, so the cotton is going to be in there. Now you're going to take this part and just stick it on. Okay, and it's going to need a little while to dry, so just leave it maybe for 10 minutes and then you can continue with your sock puppet. Okay guys, my puppet's mouth is dry and it looks like this. Next step is we're going to turn our sock back around. Okay, let me just show you how to do it properly. So when you get to the mouth, you just fold your sock over that. You don't pull it all the way, otherwise the mouth is going to come out. Okay, so our puppet is going to look like this so far. Okay, now it's time for the fun part. We are going to start decorating. So first I think we can start with the eyes. So we're going to use this little balls for the eyes. Before we stick it on, I'm just going to put the small eyes on that. If you don't have small eyes, use a plain piece of white paper and just draw eyes on. Today's activity is a very sticky situation, so good luck. Okay, so number 1 is done. Now for the second one. Number 2 is on. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this to dry for a while, but let's make the hair so long. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this square piece of cotton paper, and I just want to roll the long piece off. Okay, I think that's long enough. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the piece of square paper and we're just going to wrap it all around like this. Don't make it too tight, otherwise you're going to struggle to pull it off, because we need to pull it off. Okay. So this is the hair that we're making now. And I think that's long enough. So now you're going to pull this piece out. You're going to cut this piece off like that, and you're going to take this and just wrap it around. Okay. Ooh. Here, my finger is stuck. Okay, it's out. So we're wrapping it around, and I'm just going to tie it here, making a knot over there so it's tight enough in the center. If you want to use glue, you can, but I'm just avoiding the glue as much as possible because I don't want to be very sticky. Okay, now I'm just going to cut off that string and this side as well. Okay, next step is we're going to put our finger through the hole, and then we're going to just cut that to make it loose strings. Okay, so I'm going for a bit of crazy look for Billy's brother. Okay, and just check, you're going to miss a few spots, just make sure that you cut everything. And then for the other side, you just put the scissors through and cut it. I missed another piece. Okay. So his hair is done. Now we're going to stick the eyes on. So for the eyes, you need to put in your hand, because I'm also going to put a piece of cotton in, just because I don't want my whole hand to be full of glue. Okay, and then I'm putting my hand in the sock to make sure where I want to put my eyes. So obviously the eyes should be close to the mouth. Sorry, I'm just struggling to push this forward. Okay, perfect. So we're going to put the eyes over here. Okay, I'm just putting glue on the little balls. Oh, too much. Okay, there's a little bit of glue, and now I'm sticking. Make sure you put the glue on the right place, so that the best thing is to put the glue on the sock, and then you can just stick your eye on like that. Just hold it for a while so that it doesn't fall off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and for the other one, I'm also just gonna put glue on the sock. It's easier. Oh, and there we go. I'm just gonna leave it to dry for a while and then we can go on with the next step. Okay guys, for the next step we are going to be giving Billy a tongue. So what you need to do is you need to take your extra piece of paper. You can color it in red or pink if you're using a plain white paper. Then you're going to take Billy's mouth and the paper to see how big you want it, because you don't want it bigger than the mouth, otherwise it's not going to fit in. And you're going to make it deep enough so that it can go to the end. Okay, so it looks like that. Now I'm just going to cut it out. Okay, and you can paste it inside. You're going to put it all the way in there. Okay, like that. And then that's his tongue. We're going to put glue in the mouth. And then we're just going to put the tongue in. Okay, and the tongue. Okay, there we go. The last part is going to take a while to dry, so you're going to have to leave it for a while, maybe like an hour. And it's our hair. So before we stick on the hair, I just want to put in the piece of cotton again, because glue can be a messy situation. Okay, and it's in, and now I have to put my hand in. Okay, now I have to put my hand in to make sure I put the hair on the right place. So you want your hair to be just above the eyes. So first we're going to put the glue, a lot of glue. Okay, there we go. Now we're just going to put our hair on top. Okay, and as I said, this is going to take a while to dry, so just leave your puppet outside in the sun and just let it dry. Okay, I'm going to give mine a chance to dry and then I'll show you how it looks at the end. Okay, Billy's brother is finally dry, but I stick on his eyes a little bit scared, but it's okay. And his brother is just as shy. I don't know where did they get it from. Remember to join in for next week's activity. See you all next week.